I was very proudly given these wounds and these scars for the greater good of this nation.
I knew wholeheartedly what I was doing. I went over there overseas to defend the freedom of this country, to defend the freedom of my friends and family and every American. And virtually every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine that goes out there on the battlefield understands those risks. My name is Jay Redmond. I was a lieutenant in the United States Navy, and I was wounded outside of Fallujah, Iraq. In that moment, I called out to God. I said, hey, give me strength so I can go home. And amazingly, in that moment, I got it. I went from not being able to move a muscle to, over the next 5 minutes, actually getting up and walking 75 yards and getting on the medevac helicopter under my own power.
Our life definitely changed that day. I went from school and soccer practices to, being at the hospital and, pain management, medicine, and surgeries. He was so positive through it all, which made it really easy to help and to take care of him.
My name is Corporal Tyler Southern, United States Marine Corps. I was injured in southern Afghanistan, Musa Kayla. I woke up on the 18th out of a medically induced coma. She found love in me and never once looked at my injuries as a deciding factor, given that she chose me when she had far less complicated options.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's very rewarding to watch him progress, and almost every day there's something new he can do. Like he went from not being able to do anything for himself to being able to do everything for himself. He's come so far in the 2.5 years since he got hurt. My family is far more tight-knit and close. I know my family better than I ever did because of this. It's really hard to look back on what happened and be sad about it because of all the good that has happened as a result of this.
What we've grown into is an organization that helps warriors rediscover the hero within. And we do it through the clothing modifications, we do it through empowering events, and we do it through raising the national awareness so every American understands, the sacrifice that has gone into building this nation.
A lot of everything from Wounded Wear is created from our own experiences where he needed clothing modifications to fit around medical devices. He wanted people to understand his injuries were from combat and not from a motorcycle accident.
It puts you at ease to know that it is founded and ran by a wounded warrior, that he has wounded warriors on his staff. He knows the plight and is ready with what you need, as opposed to, what can I do for you? I don't know. I've never not had legs before. I don't understand what I need yet. He's there with answers before you know the questions.
In May 2012, we went to Wounded Wear event, Jumping for a Purpose, and it was amazing. They had hundreds of people there in support of Wounded Wear and other organizations, and they took a bunch of us up to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, and it was amazing. Very freeing and a great experience for the guys who have lost so much.
We're now doing a lot of events and different things to raise this awareness, the camaraderie with the guys, and we really hope to be more of a filter to pass on information and to pass on opportunities for these guys.
It's an amazing thing. Wounded Wear has grown so far in the 3 years. We started out with just clothing and clothing modifications, but what we've come to realize is that clothing plants a seed for these wounded warriors. It enables them to recognize that my life did not end. You know, just because I was wounded, I can go out and I can do things. I can enjoy life. I can do whatever I put my mind to as long as I have the determination and the motivation to go out and do it.
Just got the package. Thank you so much.
These clothes are amazing. The graphics are awesome. I cannot express my gratitude enough.
And I
they are
humbly thank you
freaking
for the
cool.
efforts through Wounded Warrior.
People should support Wounded Warrior for just what they do. You know, they're enlightening the world on what our men and women do for us every day, you know, overseas.
I don't know why I got spared and others didn't, but it definitely made me say, I got to make the most of this. I'm going to drive forward. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to lift people up around me.
My name is Tyler Southern. I am a wounded warrior. I am scarred so others may live free.
My name is Jay Redmond. I am a wounded warrior, and I'm now helping warriors rediscover the hero within.
My name is Erica Redmond. I am the wife of a wounded warrior. I now forever recognize the cost of freedom. I am wounded warrior.
I am wounded warrior.
I am wounded